Good morning and happy Thursday. I've really enjoyed looking through your essays and giving you feedback. I hope that the feedback has been helpful. Those of you in fourth block, I will be hopping on during your class period today to check in with each essay and offer you feedback as well. So we're going to go through your agenda for today, and then I'm going to touch on a couple quick tips for your essays based on what I've been seeing as I read through your individual documents. So again, happy December 14th. All right, so you should have completed your do now. From now on, your do nows will be in Schoology, so please bring your laptop to class every day. We are going to be transitioning to having your work on Schoology. That way I can grade it more efficiently. Today's objective. So today you will finish typing your Unit 2 essay and revise. Revising means you take the feedback that I'm giving you and you improve those elements of your essay. Why are we doing this? To effectively answer the essay question, and I need you to submit your essay today. Tomorrow you will be starting a new reading. So we are done with the essay as of today. So I need you to finish it up. So today's agenda, again, you should have already done your do now, write your objective, work on your essay, and then after you finish your essay, there is a verb tenses review sheet I would like you to do. Again, you will be typing your essay in Schoology. This helps you practice your 10 ready writing. So, yesterday I showed you this, but I'm going to go through it again. You should have an introduction paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, each with a detail that supports your thesis, and then your conclusion. Your conclusion, once again, will be about how well you think the playwrights represented the experiences of the individuals hiding in the annex. So, a lot of the feedback I've been giving has been in the introduction paragraph of your essays. So your introduction should have 3 elements. It should have an essay hook, it should have background information, and it should have your thesis statement. So we're going to go through this very quickly. So your essay hook should hook the reader. That's why we call it a hook. So you are baiting them. You are bringing them into your essay. You're making them want to read further. So it is a sentence that grabs the reader's attention. Now I have a slide coming up that gives you some ways to do that. Your background information, it should give your reader what people need to know before reading your work. So for this particular essay, giving them a quick background on the World War II, on the Holocaust, on Anne's experiences, on her essay, any one of those would be reasonable. Finally, your thesis statement is going to describe your main idea for your paper. Your thesis statement is going to answer your essay question. So again, your essay question is, how are the historical elements or historical events reflected in the play? So you could answer this by saying the historical events of World War II are reflected in the play, and then give 3 examples, or you could give 1 example and then your paragraphs could each be details of that 1 example. But that is what needs to be in your introduction. So again, one more time, you need to start with a different color. Ooh, that's pretty. You need to start with a hook. Then you need to have a sentence or two, at least, of background information, and then your thesis statement. So at least 1, 2, 3 sentences in your introduction. Then you'll move into your support. All right, so like I said, jumping in, here are some hook ideas. So you could start with a statistic. And here's an example. 75% of people pretend to use a phone to avoid interaction. People pretend to be busy, not to talk to other people. So your statistic could have to do with the number of victims of the Holocaust. It could have to do with concentration camps. It could have to do with the Gestapo. It's up to you. It could be a quotation. So I read one paper that quoted something that Anne said in the play. You could start with a quotation. Make sure you explain it, right? So your background connects. They also call the background a bridge. So the background can also be called a bridge because it bridges your hook to your thesis statement. It makes the connection between why you gave that statistic and what your thesis statement is. So it can also be called a bridge to the thesis. You could also start with an anecdote, but again, that's probably not going to be the best choice for this particular essay. So a statistic, a quotation, a fact about the Holocaust. You could say thousands of Jews were transported to concentration camps. The last thing I'm going to say is make sure that you're using your own words. I love that you guys are using other sites in your work. Make sure that you are not copying from those sites because that's plagiarism. You need to, if you're going to take the words exactly from another site, you need to put it in quotations and then tell the reader where that information came from. If you're going to put in your own words, you can. Then you don't have to put it in quotations, but you still need to say where the information came from. All right, so again, I look forward to seeing what you create today. Have a great day.